I'm up here for one main reason, to help you realize that something greater is always possible for you. How do I know that? Well, my whole life, I've lived with something I call the possibility mindset. The possibility mindset can help you respond to fear, challenge, and uncertainty by asking this question: what else is possible? And the possibility mindset has allowed me to accomplish some pretty awesome and fun things, from magic tricks. Pick a card, kidding. To soccer tricks. And even performing on the world's biggest stage, America's Got Talent. And this concept applies to the seemingly impossible things you want to achieve. So, I'm going to help you embrace the possibility mindset right now, and it starts with a vision. So everyone do something for me. Okay, I want everyone to get in mind a seemingly impossible goal. Get a goal in there. We're working quickly, so trust your gut, go with something. And then what I want you to do is to just narrow it down to one word. So take your goal, as long as it means something to you, that's what matters, okay? Narrowing a goal down to one word. Now, while you're processing, let me tell you about a seemingly impossible goal from earlier in my life, okay? This would have been my word: marriage. But seriously, because you go through that like, would I find the right person? Could I be confident making that big of a decision? Well, my wife, Madeline, and I just celebrated 16 years of marriage, and thank you, thanks. And when we got married, we had a vision together: kids. And I was thinking like, hey, 2. She was thinking 3. And then this happened. 7. All girls. It's what we do. We are overachievers, okay? But check this out. Incredible outcomes start with a vision. Kind of like that word that you're thinking of right now. And let's do something special with one person's word. Morgan, would you mind coming up here and just stand right behind this microphone for me, please? Earlier, I wanted to make sure she was good with this. I said, would you come up and help with the trick that demonstrates the power of picturing what you want to achieve? So don't tell us what it is, but did you come up with a goal and narrow it down to one word? Yes or no?
Yes.
You did. Okay. Call it magic, call it intuition, but a word came to me just a little bit ago, and so I went ahead and wrote it down because I felt like it maybe had something to do with this moment. The word that you're thinking of, is it the word travel? Yes or no?
No.
No? What was the word? What was the word?
Musician.
Musician, good. That's what I wrote.
Wow.
Right. Just briefly tell us, what is your goal?
I've been playing music my whole life. I'm a drummer, but now I work in marketing,
Okay.
and so it takes up a lot of your time. So going back to the childhood dream.
Okay, the childhood dream of drumming. That's incredible. You know what? You're more likely to achieve this. Science shows, since you visualize this and because you've shared it with others. So, go get it. Let's give it up right here for Morgan. Thank you, Morgan. That's for you. Nice work. All right, that's awesome. All right, so let me tell you about another one of my seemingly impossible goals, and it comes down to professionally, okay? So I always imagine myself performing on some of the world's biggest stages. And then one day I got the call from America's Got Talent. You want to hear about it? Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is back in 2014, and one day, just out of the blue, America's Got Talent reached out to me. And they're like, Devin, we found your magic videos on YouTube. Love your stuff. Will you come to Hollywood and audition for season 9? I was like, okay, right? So fast forward a few months, I'm standing on the stage in Hollywood at the Dolby Theater with 5,000 people out there, sitting right behind Howard Stern, Heidi Klum, Mel B, and Howie Mandel. And I performed one of my most difficult tricks. And you know what? I nailed it. I mean, just like, wow, nailed it, And the audience just erupted in applause. And it was hands down to that day the highest moment of my entire career. And then it gets turned over to the judges, right? And Mel B said, so Devin, what exactly do you want from America's Got Talent? And I so badly wanted to say, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want, But I didn't want to spice things up, though, All right. Then she said, I was expecting something more spectacular. And I was like, huh? Okay, all right. But then Heidi said, I loved it. It was amazing. And I said, thank you, Heidi. And then the Howard Stern said, great trick. I wish I could do that. But I'm not sure if that trick plays to this big of an audience. And I was like, okay. And then Howie Mandel said, I have friends who do a similar routine to that one, but they do it better. And I got voted off right then. Yeah, the highest point of my career became the lowest like that. They never aired my segment on TV or put it on YouTube. It felt like it never happened, and I was so devastated, I wanted to quit. Have you ever been there? Have you ever dropped the ball and wanted to give up completely? Well, you know what? In these hard moments, you can give up. Or you can pick up the ball. Right? Picking up the ball means to take action consistently no matter what. And being willing to keep going after you drop the ball is the difference between people who continually do extraordinary things and those who don't. Right? Picking up the ball, especially when it gets hard, are the ones who defy the impossible and defy limits. Thank you. But sometimes picking up the ball can be really hard. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Sometimes we need something that can transform the way that we're feeling. And through my experience, I discovered just that. And you know what? It can transform you too. And I call it the AGT perspective. AGT as in America's Got Talent. But after what happened, those words caused pain. So I knew I needed to redefine what those letters meant so I could see new possibilities again. And now AGT means this: always give thanks. Because gratitude can transform your perspective. And when I gained clarity and got that perspective, I realized something huge. I realized failure is not a dead end. It is a fork in the road. And you can choose the path of growth over the path of giving up. Does that make sense? Okay, you can choose to let failure make you, not break you. Let it hone you, not own you. Carry you, not bury you. But you do have to choose to let it revitalize you, not paralyze you. Bless you, not depress you. Revive you, not deprive you. Most importantly, you can let failure refine you, not define you. So when you hit these hard points in the road, may the forks be with you. Then you can pick up the ball and keep moving toward greatness. Now, let me tell you a story that shows the power of giving thanks for life's greatest treasures. It was the summer of 2017, and I was in Las Vegas to deliver a keynote presentation, and I just happened to pass the hotel where Matt Franco performs. Matt Franco is a magician, winner of America's Got Talent Season 9. We auditioned the same day. We met backstage. When I saw his name, I was like, that could have been me. And all that pain shot right back to me. And then, out of nowhere, something new came to me. It was the realization of the perfection of what had happened, and this is what it was. Had things not gone the way they had, we wouldn't have our last 3 kids. I'll explain. For those of you who can't figure it out, all right. When I auditioned for AGT, we had 4 kids. We didn't have our last 3 yet. And you've seen Back to the Future, right? If you go back in time and change things, it's going to change outcomes. Your decisions, where you are, your timing. Had things not happened exactly the way they had, we wouldn't have our last 3 treasures, Eva, Emmy, and Haven, who, by the way, mean more to me than winning any competition ever could. Come find me afterwards. I would love to inspire your group with a kickoff or a closing keynote. I used audience interaction and magic. It's amazing, but it inspires people, and I'd love to have a conversation about how we can help your organization defy limits. My keynote is called Something Greater is Always Possible, because I believe that that is true. So now, and keep in mind those strategies. There's many strategies we don't have time for today. I can help you with that. We go deeper into resilience, pursuing excellence, and never giving up, okay? But right now, I invite you to never stop asking, what else is possible? Commit to picking up the ball. And no matter what, remember to always give thanks. Because thankfulness will not only help you discover new possibilities, it will help you see the treasure that already exists in your life if you'll simply open your eyes to it. Thank you all so much, and God love you. Thank you, appreciate it. Angela, yeah, thank you.